Hello once again YouTube, Chris and I bringing you some StarMade station reviews, and today we are taking a look at the Erebus Shipyard by jstenhold. Anyway, this is quite a trade guild looking space station, but it is apparently supposed to be a derelict. I think there was also some confusion when it was submitted to the contest as well. We've got some blinky lights, we've got some cranes that could be attached to rails nowadays, which is pretty awesome, and I can't even honestly remember if this is one of the stations that made it into the game. I'm getting myself confused with stations that I imported into my own local world and have come across, so I don't even know which ones are supposed to be spawning. I have no clue. I'm going to have to check. But there's a lot of blinking lights. Apparently there was concern by the builder that those would not activate upon loading in the station for the first time, but that is apparently not the case. They seem to function as they are supposed to. We're going to see if we can get into this thing. It's pretty self-explanatory in terms of the exterior. We've got some nice tanks here. And again, orange and blue seems to be the predominant colors that we are seeing for things like the Trading Guild. So maybe the Trading Guild used to have a space station like this, and now it is no longer theirs. Who knows? Of course, it's very industrial, and I like that. We have a landing pad here, or so I hope. It says H1. Okay. Like Helipad 1 or something. I'm not actually sure if that's what it means. May not actually have helipads. Okay, so Delta Dock. Atrium Access. Well, that's interesting. He's named it quite a bit. Let's see if I can get these lights turned on. Delta Dock Elevator to Bravo Dock. Wow, okay. He's named it quite a bit. Erebus Class Shipyard Information. Bravo Deck, Medical Deck, Primary Generator, Charlie Deck, Command Center, Personal Facilities, Station Deck Plan, Delta Deck, Landing Pad, Hangars A and B, Atrium, Elevator Access. Plex and detonators located in Medical Deck. Room BO1 Bravo level. Wow, that's quite a bit to take in. Delta Deck, Elevator to Bravo Deck, Delta Deck, Elevator to Charlie Deck. Okay, we will come back. We are going to explore some of these other areas. Delta Deck, Hangars A and B. Right. There's more to this than I anticipated, so this might be a little bit longer. Okay, so we have the hangars, of course. Delta Deck, Hangar B. Got some more lights. Delta Deck, Hangar A. Of course, if we come out here, we can see this exterior stuff. Is there anything to interact with down here? Don't think so. Okay, so that's where the other decks are. I see now. I see. Right. Delta Deck, Material Storage, Small Craft Gurney. Aha. So apparently small craft can drop off storage here. And there's an underside like walkway. I like that. I quite like how this feels. It is certainly an industrial feeling station, which is an okay in my books. I like the industrial style that has come about through StarMade. So let's make our ways up to, I don't know which one goes taller. We'll just go with this one. Why not? Make our way to Charlie Deck. This elevator is taking us up there quite quickly, which is nice. We've got the blinking lights still going on. Again, I have no idea if we're able to disable those blinkiness of the lights. It's quite dark. Oh my. Okay, here we are. Charlie Deck, main corridor. Charlie Deck elevator to Delta Deck. Is this a door? No, it's not. Okay. I thought it was a door. It's gotta be a door, right? Okay, maybe not. Interesting. Let's see if I can make my way. Oh, wow. Okay. This is way more stuff than I thought. Charlie Deck Personal Facilities. Charlie Deck Crew Quarters. Wow. Oh, jeez. No data. It's another hallway. I kind of wish there was more light. A mess hall and storage, it says. Hey, this is a nice mess hall. Look, we've got a nice little kitchen over here that you cannot see. I still have a red light. Let me put down this red light. Look at this. It's a kitchen. Oh, and there's medical cabinets here as well. Interesting. No data. It's just another hallway. Okay. A big mess hall for a station that may not actually need this many people on board. So that's something to think about as well. How many people are actually on board this thing? Do you have the accommodations for all of those people as well? Okay, so let's see. This is pretty awesome. There's a lot of detail with these lights and the coloring of all of this. Emergency override. There we go. We've got light. Status, we've got the current capacity of shields and power. Fuel levels, canister 1 through 5. That's neat. Of course, it is designed by Stenhold. Okay. Chief Architect, J. Stenhold. Awesome. Reactor is online. There's 2 cranes. Wow. Now, there may not actually be a lot of stuff going on with this station, but the attention to all the individual detail is pretty amazing. What is this? What glass did I just pick up? Purple crystal armor. Wow, purple crystal armor kind of looks a little fluorescent. That's interesting. It's almost giving off an illusion. Now there is a thing right here. What does this say? Server room access. Okay, we'll check this out. Oh, look, this is where all the logic is, and the build blocks. I love it. That's so smart. It's exactly where I would expect to be able to access this station. That's pretty cool. May have been difficult finding that, but I love it. I love a little server room like that. It's a hidden, neat little feature. Bravo deck primary generator. Ooh. Got some orb tubes here. Orange tubes here. Wow. This is what happens when I do, like, literally 10 of these videos in a row. I'm sorry. My functions of my body, they just break down. I can't focus. Okay. So we got main power generator. And then we have corridor access. Okay. Cool. There doesn't appear to be anything on that side, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. And there doesn't necessarily have to be anything over there. Control tower and elevator access. Bravo deck control tower. Let's take ourselves up to the control tower. That sounds pretty cool. This elevator is going slower. I wonder if it's due to the length of the elevator that determines the speed. Because this is definitely going slower. Okay, so we've got more information here. To be honest, I kind of thought we had already met the control tower. But apparently this is the actual control tower. Oh wow, it looks like we have parts up here as well. Or maybe that's just greebling. But those are very organized greebles. So I'm going to assume that that's where some extra parts are. Of course, if you wanted it to seem more like the structure and details of the station, I'd randomize that a little bit. Otherwise, no problems there. No problems there. Let's see. Bravo deck, elevator to Delta deck. And then we can just jump all the way down and fall. And splat. And here we are, back at the bottom. So, interesting use of the purple hull. It looks amazing with this lighting, although that may have changed with the recent release of StarMade. Overall, fantastic station. I think it was really nicely done. As simple as it may be, there's still a lot of details in it. And certainly attention was paid to the details that are present. Pretty good overall, and with future updates to the game, I hope this station is updated to accommodate all those cool new features, such as rails and shipyard blocks, for example. And in fact, what is this? There's a random gray line of hull. Don't know if that's supposed to be there. Just something to think about. Anyway, that's a fantastic station. As a derelict space station, it does look like a trading guild station, so I guess it could go either way. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It certainly could be a derelict station, but it doesn't feel that way with such bright colors. So if you want it to feel abandoned, that is something to think about as well. In terms of internal and external details, I'm going to give it a 7 or an 8 out of 10, because it's pretty awesome. Maybe some more color, maybe some more minor details, but otherwise, pretty good overall. So that was Erebus Shipyard by Justin Holt. Thank you for watching, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you all next time.